Hi there. I have been uploading the first two episodes, a couple of days ago, and actually, I wanted to upload more and more frequently. The reason I didn't was because I really fell for the devil, fell for a shadow aspect in myself that I also know is pretty prominent actually in the collective. And maybe you know for yourself as well. So, with this episode, these words right now, and this message, I really want to break free for myself from this devilish energy that actually is, far from God, far from holiness, from true magic, and from true beauty. Beauty is a value that resonates with me a lot. I love beauty. A value of mine that is most important for me is beauty. And for me, beauty is something super profound, not just something that is beautiful in a visual way, but also in a sensual way, but also wisdom and truth and a flower blossoming and having a special scent and it could be anything, but really something that is really truthful in its creation. This for me is really beauty, and so beauty isn't being perfect in the way that we speak and we talk exactly 3 minutes because we planned to do so. This could be beauty in a false sense because we did it in the way that we expected it to do, and we were, we calculated and we reached our goal, and so it's beautiful because it's perfect in that way that it has been calculated and that this goal has been reached by us, but actually this isn't beauty and it's not beautiful. It's just, calculatable and in that way perfect. But actually, the saying is pretty kind of boring, I feel like, perfect imperfections, because for me personally, I have heard this phrase so many times before. It doesn't really resonate emotionally with me anymore, but it's become like a more profound truth for me than ever before, that really it's not like, oh, be fine with your imperfections because you're beautiful the way you are, like it's not about that. That we should be just fine with it, or we should be in acceptance, or we better be in acceptance with the imperfections. Really, the what it is about is, I understand for myself now that the imperfections really are beautiful. This is what beautiful means. This is beautiful, like things that are alive, that are not exactly measurable all the time. The mysteries of life, not math and logic and everything like super rational, calculatable and measurable, right? But more like the feminine energy behind it, the unknown, the flow of things, being receptive, being open, receiving messages, even without knowing where they're coming from, having not calculated them ourselves in our minds, but more everything that has to do with feminine energy, creating, creative, intuition, inspiration. All of that is really beautiful and is not perfect because it's not. It is perfect, right? But it's not perfect in the way that it is actually measurable or calculatable, and we say A and we want to go to Z, and so going from A to Z. So then when we reached Z, that's beautiful and that's perfect because we did what we wanted to do and we reached that. This is, I feel, in our collective, in our society, what nowadays is beautiful and is really people want to see, people want to be like that because then they are liked by others and live up to our societal expectations. But like a true artist, a person that actually brings real beauty into the world, like God as an artist, creation itself, or us humans as the creation of the greater creation, so to say, or creating again a creation, like this is true beauty. Like being intuitive, being really authentic and not following the devil, following the shadow of our expectation or our wish, wanting to be perfect, wanting to be measurable, wanting to have an A+, wanting to be the person that jumps the highest. Is really not about that. It's really just about forgiving and loving ourselves for how individual we are, because just as humans we actually say this is beautiful, this is good and this is bad, right? Everything just is the way it is. So really jumping really high isn't better than jumping a little lower, and an A+ in school isn't better than a C. It's just how we humans actually say these things are, and we make them bad or good. But every one of us is the same, really. We just like in the value, we all have the same value. We just have different qualities, and if we all try to be the same and become like one, like we all the same and have the same qualities and the same all like speak well articulated, and we use AI to edit our videos so we really sound like great in our videos, for example, then we're following the devil, like we're following the shadow and the darkness, because we all trying to become the same. And this is certainly not the idea that the creator or God or creation has in its existence, because if it was just about we are all individuals, and that's for a reason, not for us to become all the same, but to stay individuals, because our qualities, how we look different, have different hair colors, eye colors, have different skills, different stories, different things to learn. This is the beauty of it all, it's like a big organism, like a cell, and so we have different little elements in the cell that makes the cell actually work, and it makes out the beauty of the cell. And the nucleus is not better than the mitochondria or whatever. And it's just a different thing that is necessary in a cell. And that's how we are too. Our neighbor is not worse or better than us. And we are just different to the neighbor, or to the person on the other side of the world. We have a different skill, we have different opportunities, we have different potentials, and we have different hurdles, and we have different challenges, and different hair colors, and different friends, and different capacities to think quickly, or the capacities to think really slow and have more like inner peace through that, whatever. However, it's not it's not like the cell with the nucleus and the mitochondria and all the different elements is meant to diminish all its elements, and there should just be nucleuses now in the cell, because if it was like that, the cell would collapse. It wouldn't be able to survive. It needs all the aspects and all the elements in the cell in order for it to be lively and to actually live and continue living. And so now, why am I saying all of this? Because I didn't upload the videos and the episodes because I was falling to for my own perfectionism, and that's just a wound of our childhood or of our past that we carry, most of us. And there is the darkness or the devil or the shadow in our society, in our system, that is taking advantage of this wound, that we want to belong, we want to be loved, we want to be accepted. And so we think if we are perfect, we're gonna have this. We are not gonna be the outsiders, right? It's evolution. Like when we were outsiders in the past, we would be dead maybe, because we wouldn't have a lot of support of the community, so we would die maybe because we wouldn't be protected. So it's normal, like it's evolutionary. It's also coming maybe from childhood. Like it's human to have this wish to be perfect in order to belong and not be an outsider. But actually the problem is that the system that we are creating, but also other like entities and forces that don't want the best for us, or that are not protecting like the truth, let's say like this. They are taking advantage of this human wound, and they sell like the darkness, the system, the energies that created this system, they sell us things and ideas and ways to follow that make us really wanting to go for the perfectionism and give up our individuality, because we are too ashamed of it, and we feel we could be outsiders, and so we all become more like the same, right? Like in social media, and also how we want to look and the way we want to view others, and trends also, whatever. There's so many aspects. It's like a really profound topic, but to keep it simple and short, why am I just recording this video? I'm really gonna upload it like this. And trust me, there are so many aspects that I don't like about this audio and this episode, and right now in this moment already. I could count like maybe in an instant at least 5 or 10 things that I already know I'm not in acceptance with. But I'm gonna upload it really for the world, even if it's just being heard by one person. Or you know what? I'm actually doing it for myself, but I know everything is connected energetically, so I'm doing it for the world by showing up and sending the signal in the energetic realm that this time I didn't fall for the devil, I didn't fall for the shadow, which is not like the human wound. We want to belong. This is not the devil, but our actions following from that, like we have the wound, we want to belong, we want to be perfect, we don't want to feel weak and left out. That's fine. We can go into compassion with it. We can first of all have consciousness of that, and then go into healing and be brave and love ourselves, whatever. We can do a lot of things with it, right? Give it to God and pray for salvation, or we can do it in a child work. We can do a lot of things. The devil, so to say, is really the system selling the idea to us that we will cure this wound if we now upload a video that is perfectly scripted and that will live up to the expectations of commercial interests, whatever. This is the devil, not the wound, but our actions that are coming from that. And I was really falling for the devil because I wasn't uploading anything, because I was just too much in my perfectionism and trying to script videos. And it's like there are people that are scripting videos, and it's amazing. Maybe in 1 year I will be scripting videos, and it will be authentic in its way, but it will be scripted because I just find it to be enjoyable, or like a creative process, then it's cool. But for now, it's fine. It can be like it is, and it's okay if people feel triggered, because when they hear my voice or how I say things, or maybe I'm saying things that are actually not perfectly true, because there's some logical or something, nothing is perfect, and there might be people that don't like something about it, but it's okay, because I feel the same. Sometimes I like something and sometimes I don't, and we really live in a world that is it's really important that we are ourselves, and that we don't lose our integrity and our inner artist, and that we are being ourselves, really, even if people don't like it, and even if it's not system conform, because we send a really huge signal by doing this in the energetic realm, also in the physical realm, if people listen to us or see our artwork. But even if not a single person listens to you or actually reads your poem, still do it anyways, because in the spiritual realms, in the energetic realms, it's being seen by your guides, by your angels, by energies, we really have no idea, at least I don't, how much impact my voice and my thoughts and my emotions actually have on realms that I don't even know of, probably. So really, we don't even need an audience, just do it. And so by saying all of this, now I'm going to upload this episode, and trust me, I'm really not excited, but I'm going to do it anyways. And also it could be possible that I'm gonna leave it like this. It's already long, so whatever. I remember one time I was watching a YouTube video of a person that was doing imperfect videos on purpose. Like, she wasn't editing anything, I think, and she was being like really herself. And I was enjoying watching the videos a lot because they empowered me a lot. And I feel there are a lot of people that want to be perfect and have this wound. And so if we are being ourselves, we really can cure these other people that have same challenges like us. One more example, half a year ago approximately, I was walking on the street, and next to me and all around me were, in a huge city, like robots, like the people with going to work, all like the energy quite gray and not lively, and really like a kind of like a horror scene if you would see it through really dramatic tragedy lenses. But then there was this one girl or young woman. She had really short hair, and she looked kind of like a cool skater look, but not pretty or like trendy, but really like she really, because she is this skater girl. She was that skater young woman type of person, like rebel and punk, like a punk person like this. I don't know the exact terms, but I hope you know what I mean. And she rode the skateboard, and she looked like boyish or tomboy like, and she was like being herself. She was like, whatever, I'm gonna do my thing. And it was just for me really emotional to see her, and like really I was like, wow. In my mind I was saying to her, thank you for being yourself, thank you so much. You have probably on a conscious level no idea how great your service in this city is just by being yourself. And because through next to all the robots in this area of the city where all the people were just going to work, going back from work, going to work again, like in a horror movie kind of, she rode her skateboard through all the people, like being rebellious and being a little off and being different. And it really inspired me to be this person too, and to be this person. And maybe I will never know how many people get inspired by things that I do. But that's not what it's about. It's about the people that can be inspired. It's not that we always have to know how our impact, like we don't have to know about our impact. It's just that we have one. And so, I mean, just to clarify, obviously in cities there are great potentials for creativity to blossom, and there are a lot of young people and older people that live out their rebellious side, and especially in cities. Nonetheless, what I wanted to depict was the picture of these this matrix, let's call it, like in the movie, more like, everybody's the same and gray and no emotions, and we have to work. No, there's no time to play for joy and creativity, being ourselves. And it's not liked if we're being rebellious, if we say what we think, we're being to this or to that, and we have to say it like this and and basically no freedom. And so this person in that moment was like a really rebellious freedom person riding in between the robots. So and she did such a great service because I was so grateful and inspired, and she probably doesn't know. How would she know? But I said thank you mentally, but she will never know. Probably, maybe someday. Maybe we will meet in the heavens. Okay.